All right. What's going on, gang? So I have this afternoon's lineup for Game 4, Yankees Astros. Hopefully they'll put themselves in a position to tie the series at 2 and at least break even before they move on. But I have some Yankees news I want to share with you first before I do the lineup. So if you like Yankees news, breaking news, lineups, recaps, and anything as we start to get closer to the trade deadline, and you're not subscribed to this channel, please do that now before you leave. And hit the like button if you enjoy the content and the bell icons, because I don't want you to miss stuff. And as we start getting closer to the deadline, I'm going to be putting out videos on team needs and fits and everything, and my MLB trade deadline predictions, my updated ones. I don't want you to miss all that stuff. So I'm going to go live on trade deadline day for several hours. So with that, let's get to the news first. The Yankees and the Reds are actually discussing a Luis Castillo trade. Yes, starting pitcher Luis Castillo, and which is a good thing. It's an acknowledgement that they need more starting pitching, one way or another. So I would expect them to go out and pursue a reliever too. I do expect them to probably get one of each, as well as some kind of contact hitting outfielder, but we'll see what they do. But they're discussing it right now, and one of the names being discussed is Will Warren, who's actually a 2021 draft pick by the Yankees. He's already moved up from single A to double A, so that's a good sign that he's kind of moving his way up the system. His eyes are on him. And he would not be the centerpiece of a trade. It would obviously have to cost more. I'm guessing the back end of a top 10 prospect and maybe another tertiary prospect. But Will Warren has got a 3.72 ERA and about 55 2/3 innings pitched. And he's got a relatively good arsenal too. He needs to make it a little bit more fine-tune his pitches and his arsenal. But he's got a lot of eyes on him already. So he's their number 27 prospect after 1 year. So he's already made their top 30. So that's something to be said too. And again, he's in double A right now. And they've already mentioned him as a possibility to be included. Cincinnati wants him included in a trade for Luis Castillo. And Luis Castillo would be, I think, a good addition to the Yankees. I actually think I feel a little bit more comfortable with him than I do Frankie Montez. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. And the other piece of news is not necessarily news, but it's to kind of maybe make us feel a little bit better. I don't know if it's going to be easy to do after yesterday's no-hitter that the Yankees suffered. But in 1958 and 1952, the Yankees were no-hit, and they both won, and they won the World Series both years. So take with that as you will, but hopefully that means the Yankees will win the World Series this year too. Now, with that, let's pivot over to the lineup. DJ LeMahieu is leading off, playing third base. Aaron Judge batting second in center field. Anthony Rizzo, first base, batting third. Giancarlo Stanton's cleaning up in right field. Josh Donaldson's batting fifth, DHing, so he's getting a day off in the field. Gleyber Torres is playing second base, batting sixth. Aaron Hicks batting seventh in left field. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is back, batting eighth at shortstop. And Jose Trevino is at the dish, batting ninth. And his battery mate today is nasty Nestor Cortez. Just the guy I think that that could help put the Yankees back on the win column. So it was a very disappointing one yesterday. Cole was brilliant. 7 innings, 1 run ball, 2 hits, gave 8 strikeouts. ZRA is now under 3 again, so that's a good thing. But unfortunately, the Yankees got no hit. So it's really hard to beat a performance, and if you do, it's got to be with a friggin' no-hitter. So, but it's time to move on, right? Time to chalk that up, move on, keep it moving, and hopefully the Yankees will rebound, regroup today, and put themselves in position to win. So, which we really, really, really hope that they do. But that's the lineup. That's the news. We got some trade chatter going on, and the fact that they're already discussing with the Cincinnati Reds is a good sign. And hopefully that means that a trade, if it does happen, that it happens before the deadline. We don't want to wait because Cashman likes to do that. He waits and waits for prices to go down. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go down, but it has happened before where other teams have swooped in and taken guys that the Yankees had a chance of getting. Hopefully it doesn't happen here. So, or in any circumstance with the trade deadline. But the Yankees want to really put themselves in position to win a World Series, then fortifying this team sooner than later was probably a good idea. But that's the news. That's the lineup. I'll see you afterward for the recap. Over now.